Okay, what is the tea? What is the tea, everybody? Are we here? Are we here? And are we ready? Hold on. What is the tea, baby? What is the tea? Okay. We are here and we are live, okay? If you are in your bed, roll up, lay down, put me in your headphones, just lay me next to your, your good seat, your speaker, and, just sit back and relax, okay? Chow, let me tell y'all something. The way that this office is set up right now, I just don't feel like I am in the mood for y'all to really to be on camera. But here's the thing. Y'all don't need to see my face because y'all need to see these receipts. Okay? Yes. So announcement, yes, my Twitter has been hacked and deleted. We're working on that now. Hopefully my friends over at Twitter get it back up. So yes, my Twitter has been down for the day. It's been going down every day. So you guys have been tearing up my Twitter. Congratulations to you. And thank you. We're definitely taking that into account. And I'm letting Twitter know that they have to understand that they have a public figure on their hands, okay? So yes, they have been tearing my Twitter up. And it is what it is. Okay? Now, we got a couple things that we need to get into. Obviously, we're going to get into Cardi B, hot-ish. Obviously, we're going to get into Nicki Minaj and her stunt that she pulled. But we're going to get into Freaky Girl. And we're going to get into Kayykilo and DaBaby slightly calling her trash and lazy. Okay? But before that, let's just get into some miscellaneous news. What do we have on the docket in miscellaneous news? Things that I really don't care about, but maybe you do. That is what miscellaneous news is. Starting with thing number one. I definitely don't care about this, but you probably do. Oh God. Where is hold on. Let me see if I could show it's showing the back end, but it's not showing. Okay, this is what I need to show. Okay, starting with things I don't care about. Doja Cat loses 200,000 Instagram followers. Don't give a damn who's counting Doja Cat's followers. But apparently, Doja Cat loses followers after slamming a Stranger Things star Noah Schnapp for sharing private DMs, okay? Doja Cat has reportedly lost a whopping 200,000 followers after scolding Stranger Things Noah Schnapp for sharing messages she sent in his DMs. If you recall, the Need to Know singer went on Instagram live last week saying she didn't feel comfortable when Noah put out their private conversation, which saw Doja asking the 17-year-old whether he could set her up with his co-star. Okay, she described his actions as socially awkward and whack. Before accusing the actor of behaving like a snake, Doja, as per Newsweek, told her fans, okay? But the fact that Noah did that, went and posted a private conversation between me and him is so unbelievably, socially unaware and whack. That's like borderline snake chat. That's like weasel chat. Okay, so apparently Doja Cat felt some type of way because she DM'd a 17-year-old and he posted it. Well, Doja Cat, you the one that DM'd a 17-year-old. Do you not think that your peers, celebrities, actors, actresses, and rappers and all of these things, you guys are still clout chasers? You guys will still look for a moment. He's 17. He did it. He was looking for a moment. You DM'd him about your co-star. He thought that was cool, probably farted on his finger and posted it on Instagram. That's the kind of quirky, corny, weird, wacky stuff that you're into anyway, Doja Cat. So I'm not sure why that offended you. You know what I mean? That's almost like a burp in your palm and smelling it. It's the same thing. It's kind of like cool, funky, quirky white people shit. You know what I mean? I don't understand why it was such a big deal. You know what I mean? These are your people, Doja. This is what you like. You should have known he would have done something like that. Okay? I think this is absolutely stupid and retarded and absurd. I don't really care about how many followers Doja Cat loses or not. She's 200,000 followers when you have a couple of million. Doesn't really matter. And who the hell is counting Doja Cat's followers? Okay, isn't this ridiculous? Isn't this crazy? Isn't that crazy? You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just ridiculous. In other news, according to Orlando Brown, Bow Wow got some fire bomb ass pussy. I'm not going to play that audio here, but apparently Orlando Brown revealed in an interview that Bow Wow had some bomb ass pussy. I'm not sure if he had some of Bow Wow's pussy, and what that looked like. And I can't imagine Bow Wow having some bomb ass pussy. Bow Wow did block me, so we weren't able to reach out for comment. I've been blocked by Bow Wow for a few years at this point. But I could only imagine what that pussy was like. Did you eat it or did you just poke it? People were saying that he was talking about Little Mama. Some people said that Orlando Brown was high and tripped up and not really sure what he was doing. Others were saying that he was trolling. I say, you know what? I watched that interview, and I don't watch a lot of Orlando Brown interviews. And I will let you guys know that I was uncomfortable. I'm being honest with you. I was uncomfortable watching that interview. You know why I'm uncomfortable? Because Orlando Brown, and I'm going to be serious with you guys. The reason why I'm uncomfortable is because Orlando Brown is clearly not well. Okay? Clearly not well. Clearly has his issues. Okay, and the fact that people keep exploiting him for clicks and views and revenue is a little bit disgusting. And you know, I get it, but I can just he's not well. He's not well, and he's allowing himself to be made fun of and made a fool out of. And I just think that at some point, if he has anybody around him, they need to stop him from doing interviews. Because everybody that does an interview with him, they just exploit him and make him look stupid. And at this point, it's not helping him. You know what I mean? He thinks that this is cool, but then this will be the type of thing that makes somebody go crazy and, off themselves just because they realize that you're the butt of the joke. And I couldn't imagine that he's getting paid for these things. So, honestly, like no shade. I know it's all a cackle and a kiki and all of those things, and it very much so is. It very much so is. But this one I was watching, I was like, damn, like, he's not well. We know he's not well, but who cares? We're just going to burn Orlando Brown out until there's nothing else. I mean, he's done about, like, in the last couple of months, he's done like 3 or 4, maybe 5 interviews. I mean, he just keeps giving content. Like, I don't understand. Why do you keep doing these interviews and nothing is happening for you, Orlando Brown? You know what I'm saying? So, apparently Bow Wow has some bomb ass pussy. I couldn't imagine. Would I want to ever eat Bow Wow's pussy? Would I ever want to hit Bow Wow bussy? No, I'd probably pass on a Bow Wow bussy. Nah, maybe maybe back in the day, Bow Wow. I don't know about this Bow Wow bussy. This Bow Wow bussy seemed a little bit uncleansed, and felt some type of way. You know what I mean? You can always tell when a trade bussy is a feel some type of way bussy. It's not really maintenance the right way. They fell away. It's like a feel some type of way bussy. Come back and shoot you after you hit it type of bussy. You know what I mean? Because they're afraid that you'll tell somebody, set you up and off you because, they done gave it up to you. I don't know. I'm not really here for a Bow Wow bussy. So, yeah. It is what it is. Okay? Now, what else is next? I was talking about bussy. Apparently, Khloe Kardashian isn't really giving up to bussy, but she is having another baby by Tristan Thompson via surrogacy. Okay? So apparently, according to multiple reports, Sources with direct knowledge claim that Khloe is expecting another child with Tristan, and this time the baby will be born via surrogate. Apparently, this is news that has been kept on the hush for a while, as the birth is reported to be happening sooner rather than later, like within days. Another source in the same report actually says the baby may already have been born in the last day or so. So there appears to be a bit of confusion here. Okay, this will be Khloe and Tristan's second child together following their 4-year daughter, True. Tristan's has a son, Prince, who was from a former relationship prior to Khloe, and of course also his previously mentioned child from Theo, whom he fathered while in a relationship with Khloe back in December. So they're saying, with that being said, if this new baby is coming in the next few days or already born, that would mean that the two decided a surrogate prior to splitting due to the latest bout of infidelity. So it can't really be said for certain that they are once again working on their relationship. However, Khloe and Tristan have been spotted at numerous family events together. And if you watch the Kardashians on Hulu, you'd know nothing appears to change at all during their several breakups. So Tristan may indeed have a ding-a-ling of gold. I just think that is crazy because I get wanting your kids to have the same father. I understand that. But Khloe, he cheated on you, had another baby, got a previous son. If you don't plan on being with Tristan, you're going to probably get with another guy, I would think, or no? Do you plan on having a kid? Or I understand that women have time clocks, so she's probably thinking, well, I don't want to wait to find a guy just to rush and have a baby with him. But I just feel like, so what are you saying? You're not going to be with no other man? Or if you do get with another man, that man could not want children? You know what I mean? Like, does that man not have the right to want to bear a child with you? Is Tristan Thompson the only man you're willing to have a child with? If that's the case, if I'm a man that's into women and I'm into Khloe Kardashian, I'm definitely not going to be with her, because you're still saying that your vajayjay is locked to Tristan Thompson, who's over here slinging dang dong all across the United States of America. So I'm not really understanding why you're still making it seem like you need to just be with Tristan. But I guess that's because all of her sisters, all of their kids have the same father, whether they're with that man or not. Kim's kids are all with Kanye. Kylie is all with Travis. Courtney is all with Scott. But I feel like Courtney will have a kid with this new man. I just think that's crazy that this man can keep playing with you all across the country like this, and you're still in a relationship with him, or you're still entertaining him. This is ridiculous. It really is sad. It's really sad that she's doing this to herself. It really, truly is. And I just don't believe that he really loves her. And she may not love herself if we're just keeping it a beam. Okay. What else is we don't care about? Okay. Oh, Chris Brown. You know what? I really don't care about this story. I'm not doing this. Let's get to the kayykilo. Okay. So, do y'all want to watch the full 20-minute live? I think it's a little bit necessary. I think it's necessary. Maybe we could just watch it here. So, pretty much, I'm just going to give you guys the tea real quick. So, pretty much, kayykilo is no longer with DaBaby, okay? She went on live explaining what happened. She was beefing with Stunner for Vegas. Some things happened with DaBaby. We'll watch this 3-minute video, and then I'll give you my thoughts on the whole situation.
My first Rolling Loud, before I went on stage, probably like an hour or two before I went on stage, I was told that I was an ain't shit artist. I was told that I don't work hard enough. I was told that I wasn't good enough. So imagine, it's me in my hotel room. It's me, my dancers, day dance coach, and my DJ, and I'm in that bitch bawling my eyes out because a motherfucker that I look up to, my own CEO, just belittled me and told me how much of an ain't shit artist I am. And this is my first Rolling Loud. You know what I'm saying? This is my first Rolling Loud. So I'm still getting dressed, still trying to smile for the camera and be cute and do all of this, you know what I'm saying? And it just really fucked me up because so everybody just telling me like, it's cool, Kilo, just keep going. So I get on stage, you know what I'm saying? Ain't none of my team there. Ain't nobody there with me. Ain't nobody was there with me. The only people that was there with me was my DJ, the people that did my hair, and the dancers. And I'm on stage with that replaying in my head, back and over and over, how I don't work hard enough, how I'm lazy, how I'm complacent, how I'm not this and how I'm not this. This was my first Rolling Loud. This was supposed to be the time of my life. You know what I'm saying? And so it really hurt my feelings. It really fucked me up. And then so when I performed, nobody was there with me. Nobody was there with me. Nobody was there with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So later on, you see me get on stage with them. You know what I'm saying? This was the, you know, when they threw the money and stuff like that. But we really wasn't cool. Like I really was in my feelings because you just belittled me. You just told me how much of an ain't shit ass artist that I was. You know, and I'm lazy and I work my ass off. You know what I'm saying? So I still get on stage. I still go do whatever I need to do. But mind y'all, I really didn't even want to be there because it was like, imagine, like I used to want to fucking be on Rolling Loud so bad. Like I used to look up, like I can't wait to be on Rolling Loud. I can't wait to be on Rolling Loud. For my first Rolling Loud to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Still smiled for the cameras. Still did what I had to do. Still, you know what I'm saying? Kept my head up. Still went crazy. My first mixtape, you know, it really hurt my feelings because if you really know me and if you was really around whenever everything was all good, I was repped out. It wasn't nothing you could say to me. I worked my ass off. I stayed on this bitch all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never got on the internet and said none of that shit. Even all the way down to my first Rolling Loud when that shit broke my soul. That shit broke my soul to be told that I was lazy and I was complacent and I didn't do shit as a fucking artist on my first Rolling Loud. That shit fucked me up. Imagine you being on stage, bruh.
Okay, now
my first Rolling Loud.
I'm going to add a little bit to this.
Before I went on stage, probably.
She also went into detail, and she was talking about how she would hit, which was really important. How her album, when it was time for her album to come out, that there was no promotion behind the album. She talked about how she didn't have any management. She just signed to DaBaby because she felt like he could guide her in the industry. She talked about how when she would go, like she actually went out, she was contacting him for months and months to shoot a music video, but he would never respond. Then they were out in one city together. I don't remember the exact city name, but they were in a city, and he told her, "Listen, my assistant and my videographer is going to be here with you, and you guys are going to shoot your music video now because I got a couple extra days." She was in her hotel that she had paid for first, but because then she was going to be under her label, working under her label, DaBaby was paying for it. So the next day, she had got transferred onto his tab because now she's working with her label, okay? And from that point, maintenance called that day or the very next day after she had got booked for one day and said that everybody had checked out and left. And she like, no, my team, my label, they got me on the room. They said, no, the party has actually left and checked out. And everybody, and she called, and they were like, well, what happened? And they basically like, you didn't come with us. They paid her. They moved on. They left her. She came to another city. They did the same thing to her. And until recently, I guess DaBaby just went up to her and pretty much told her that he don't fool with her no more. The reason why he don't fool with her no more is because she talked too much on Twitter. Okay? He feel like she makes sub tweets on Twitter when she be posting like, oh, I guess I got to do everything on my own. She said that she wasn't subbing the label. She got a boyfriend. She was subbing other people. DaBaby took it like she was subbing the label and I feel like she was subbing the label because she felt like she wasn't getting no help and she wasn't getting no music video promo. She wasn't getting no rollout or nothing. Okay. She talked about how when it was time to actually promote the album that she was putting out, she was trying to do a real big rollout, like a label rollout. It didn't work out. They told her it wasn't a good idea. And what ended up happening is her album came out at 12 p.m. midnight. She had about 400 or 500 people on live. Then her Instagram live went up to 1,500 people with people dragging her, telling her to kill herself because that same night, DaBaby and Danny Lay had got into it. Okay? And she felt some type of way because DaBaby called her and was like, he can't even promote her album because he's getting dragged on social media right now. So he can't really promote because everything that's going on with Danny Lay. So her album didn't even get a real good promotion. So she was like, well, let's shoot some videos. None of the videos got shot or got worked out. Okay. And then she did a freestyle and she was talking about Stunning for Vegas. She was saying niggas on my team is jealous of me and this, that, and the third on the same label. DaBaby took Stunning for Vegas aside. Apparently Stunning for Vegas pulled a gun out on her in front of her child. Stunning for Vegas also felt like that she took his spot. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I did not see Stunning for Vegas. I don't really see him outside with DaBaby no more. I was seeing kayykilo everywhere. But I don't understand how these men feel threatened by women or why they come. I'm never going to be battling a woman. Like, you're a whole girl. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I'm a man, you're a woman. We're not in competition with each other. We can't even compete like that. It's no tea. But anyway, so that was the whole thing. And DaBaby just felt like she talked too much. She was shading the label on Twitter. And so they let her go. They dropped her and she was trash and lazy. And that's the part that I'm adding in there. I'm going to be honest with you. Here's my thoughts. And, we read here, we cackle here, but I want to let you guys know something. And this is 100% my true opinion. And this is also a fact, if you ask me.
My first role.
Hold on. Kayykilo is trash. Kayykilo is trash. Kayykilo is absolute garbage. Okay. She was not turning over the revenue like DaBaby thought she would. He's a much better talent. He's too talented to have the female rapper like her. She's lackluster. Okay? She's not good. I like her as a sweet Houston Southern belle. Artistically, rapper, she's garbage. And it's no shade. She's trash. I can't tell you one kayykilo song. And then her performances are trash. Okay? And so I wasn't surprised. I'm not surprised that DaBaby said to hell with this. I'm not putting any more money into this because she's not hot. She's never going to stick. And I will say this. Shout out to Erica Banks because Erica Banks clearly made the right decision with not going with DaBaby. DaBaby, now let me get on DaBaby for a minute. DaBaby is a tool. DaBaby is a raging narcissist, and DaBaby is like, I don't know what you call those men, but they're not really good to women. You know what I mean? And then he got power and money. He's like an abuser. Like I can just tell, like DaBaby does not respect women at all. whether you're his girlfriend, his baby mama, or, you know, somebody signed to his label, you will always be expendable to him. So I think that DaBaby just realized I think kayykilo needed to realize, girl, you're trash. We're not putting any more money into you. You're not that sexy, at least as we thought you were. Not enough niggas want you. Your songs are not sticking. I'm trying to push you, but there's no real push for you. So I'm not interested. But outside of that, guys, this is why I tell people, and this is for every artist out there, I would never even do this. An artist should never sign to another artist. That's still being independent. I'm not signing to no other artist's label because they got a little money, but they ain't got no major label budget. You're still an independent artist. Start there. Then thing number 2, when they music come out, when they got stuff going on, guess what happens to you? You're pushed to the back. Also, when you sign to an artist, you just start blowing their ego up a little bit more. They may decide that they not open their wallet up for you no more. They now your boss. They bring you here, they bring you there, but their patience are a lot thinner than a major label. That artist expects you to be hot, or sometimes they just want to sign you on there to say that, you know, you're with them. But if you're a female rapper, and if you're not turning over revenue and busting up shows and there's no demand for you, we're not putting no more money into you, because female artists, rapper, singer, whatever, females are some of the most expensive talent to ever have anywhere, because it's not just put some clothes on to go. It's hair, it's nails, it's makeup, it's outfits. Females are expensive. And if you are not turning over any revenue, I'm not spending no more money on your trash ass. Kayykilo is trash. And it's no shade. It's no shade. Okay, so if you're not gonna turn over that revenue, girl, we're just gonna leave you at this hotel and you make it do what it do. And it's no shade. Okay? Women are very expensive, and people just listen. You're gonna have to help me recoup this. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. So those are my thoughts with kayykilo. But listen, outside of the kicks, the giggles, and the laughs, guys, it's very important that you guys understand why I'm saying for you guys listening out there, don't sign. You're better off staying by yourself. I would not sign to no other artist. Nobody ever is happy when they sign a deal to another artist. Those people be thirsty and hungry for opportunity. Yeah, you get to the BET Awards. Yeah, maybe you get a Rolling Loud. But girl, you might have one hot summer, and that's it. And I think as an artist, you have to strategize, because now we've seen kayykilo, and she's peaked and she's been put out there. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that anybody would pick her up. Who's gonna pick up kayykilo now? I don't see her getting signed to a major label or even a super big independent. You know what I mean? She was better off just kind of grinding and coming under her own, because now DaBaby has dropped you. I don't see anybody wanting to pick you up. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? We have to be honest. We have to be honest here. She's a very pretty girl, but she's trash. on the grand scheme of things. She's trash. And DaBaby, see, she was thinking that DaBaby just didn't want to help her. DaBaby, she didn't want to say, DaBaby wasn't spending no more money on her. It was not worth the return and investment for him to continuously put funds behind Kayykilo. She was not the female rapper that we were looking for. She was not going to be the next Megan Thee Stallion. She was not going to be the next Lotto. She was not going to be the next Nicki Minaj. She was not going to be the next Cardi B. DaBaby was trying something out. Okay? We have to be honest. He was trying something out. She was not going to be the next any of those things. She was not going to be the next Doja Cat. Hell, she was not going to be the next Sweetie. Hell, let's take it a step further. Hell, she was not going to be the next Erica Bergs. Okay. Wow. It's pretty trash. She was not. Wow. Oh. Okay. And so shit. He had to say, to hell with that. We're going to cut that off the budget. And I get it. And you know what? It's unfortunate. But you girls have to stop running for these deals. You have to stop doing that. You have to stop running around for these deals from these men. Because I think that DaBaby does have a complex against women, though. No shade.
My first Rolling Loud.
But anyway, okay, so let's get into, let's talk about Cardi B. All you guys seen the hot-ish video. We don't need to put it up here. We're just going to talk about it. Okay, I know. I gotta be choosing my words. I know that Cardi B is not a fan of this video. She doesn't really like this video. I personally like the video. I think the video is great. Now, some people say that the video lacks excitement and energy. I think that budget-wise, quality-wise, Cardi B has one of the best video aesthetics hands down, and people literally copy a lot of the stuff that she does. Okay, I want to start there, and then I want to also say that La Roche did his thing with the styling. I think one thing, if we are going to critique the video, I think a lot of people were kind of like with the Kanye piece, even though people were thinking that, was that really Kanye? Was Kanye even on set? He only had one set. Did Kanye film at a different location? Why didn't they appear together? I would have liked Kanye to be next to Cardi B in the video, if I have to pick something that I didn't like. Okay? But I genuinely really enjoyed this video for the song. Like, this, I feel like, I mean, whose video has been, like, who's got a better video than this video this year? Maybe we're judging Cardi B against her videos, but I haven't seen a video that's better than this. And I mean, it's up for debate. But this video was fire. I think what ends up happening is Cardi B has set the bar so high, even for herself, that, you know, even something that was freaking phenomenal is like not enough for her. Because if you put the same video treatment on an Erica Banks, hell, a Megan Thee Stallion, hell, a Nicki Minaj, we'd be talking about how sickening the video is. But because Cardi B continuously elevates with her effects and visuals, maybe we feel like, okay, there could have been a little bit more for this video. I think that she did her big one with the video. I liked Lil Durk. I liked it all. I liked I liked every. Let's go. Let's pull up the video. Cause let me see. I like the video. Let me see we're gonna slide through the video. I'm not gonna play the audio for obvious reasons. Let's go. Y'all know that, so don't ask me why you can't hear it, because you do that, you get blocked immediately for being stupid. It's got 1 million views already. Okay, so listen. This is everything. She's standing on top of the city. Look at that. Look, come on. This quality is everything. It's giving queen things. First of all, ain't no female rapper giving you no looks or no visuals like this. It's no shade. It's no shade. It's no shade. Name one female rapper this year that gave you a look like this. Nobody. Look at this. Cardi B ate this. First of all, and can I also say, we have to do what we have to do a look, face, fashion, top 3, won't redo. I don't remember where I put Cardi B with the fashion, but I think that she has surpassed Nicki Minaj. She's right under Lil' Kim, but if she keep going this route, I think she might beat Lil' Kim, because Cardi B has came from the back and became the fashion girl. And it's no shade. This is not no stand-ish. This is, I'm not capping. I'm not caping. Cardi B, it was giving Nicki Minaj. It was giving Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. I think it's now Lil' Kim, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj for me. And really, in about 6 more months, it might give Cardi B, Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj. It's no shade. It's no shade. Okay? Kanye during the summer? Kanye goes into hot. Kanye is not a summer person. Kanye be too hot for summer. Okay? It's too hot for Kanye West in the summer. Kanye West likes to layer up with a lot of black and leathers and hot. Oh, dang. They've copywritten the video. Darn. All right, so that video, that might get cropped out. Because we played some of the video. Dang. All right, so anywho, so I might have to crop that out, guys. So if you guys, dang, I'm hecka mad. Well, at least I tried. All right, so let's get to the Nicki Minaj piece. Oh, I'm so mad. I shouldn't have played that video. Okay, let's get to the Nicki Minaj piece. All right, Nicki Minaj, Freaky Girl. Now, here's the tea. Now, we all know that she dropped Freaky Girl on the day that Cardi B dropped her video and wanted to trend over Cardi B. We saw that. We saw the TikTok that Nicki Minaj dropped and deleted. If you didn't see it, I'm going to play. She was trolling Cardi B. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. She posted and deleted this. Okay.
When a white woman named Cardinal Beatrice III threw a rock at Nicole, screaming, "All women in POC are roaches." Nicole held a protest where hundreds of thousands of people showed up in support of the equal rights movement. Unfortunately, Nicole was wrongfully arrested when a fake supporter pushed her and said she was in a whites-only area. When a white woman named Cardinal Beatrice...
Nicki posted and deleted that. I thought that was very obsessive. If Cardi B would have ever done that, people would have been in an outrage. But either way, so then Nicki Minaj, tried to take away from Cardi B's moment with Freaky Girl, the Rick James remix. She's a very freaky girl. Can I take her to my dog? I don't know the damn word. She's all right. Is that how it go? Yeah, y'all know the song. But anyway, let's talk about the record for a second. I think that Nicki Minaj, this is her Anaconda moment. She's trying to get that radio record. She's trying to get that lead single for her album. I don't think that Do We Have a Problem is a lead. Busted is not a lead. We Go Up is not a lead. Those are three urban hood hip hop records. And so the radio friendly commercial record is going to be this remix Freaky Girl record. And I think that this is the one that she's banking on to be the hit. I think that she's banking on this record to be the hit record. And I think it may do good. We've heard this sound from her before because she did do the Anaconda. So this is her Anaconda moment. But I don't know if the song is out. I just thought it was a snippet. So I do think that if we're talking musically, I do think that this will do good for Nicki because this will be a crossover record that she can have played in not only, you know, the urban spots, but the black spots, the cookouts, the gay bars, the drag bars, the white bars. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can play this record. It's a feel good. It's a have fun. It's not so, you know, it's mainstream. And it's radio friendly. So, I mean, I see the strategy here and I see that she gave that. And listen, all artists do that, guys. Like even Cardi B, I'm sure that she'll come out with a radio friendly record. I don't think that Hot-ish is her lead record. You got to look at Lotto. Lotto has had plenty urban records, but her main radio record was the big energy, whatever that Mariah Carey record, Big Energy. That's the radio friendly record. So is that now what people are doing? Taking the old song, old classic records, remaking them and old hits and then making them like new age hits. It's a strategy now. And I think it's working for some people. So that'll be interesting. I think that record will do well because Anaconda did well. And so this is giving me Anaconda formula. So yeah, that's what I personally feel about the Nicki thing. But I also think that we're not going to lie. Nicki Minaj definitely did come out and, you know, post that to try to take away from Cardi B. I still don't think that it was going to, I don't think that, I mean, trending on Twitter, I don't think that that's going to take away from Cardi B. I do think that Cardi B will jump into the top 10. Top 8. I don't know if I'm going top 5, top 3, but I do think that it will jump into the top 3, top 10 before it drops out. You know what I mean? So I'm here for it. I'm here for all these girls putting out music. I'm here for all these girls putting out music. What we can do, I'll take a couple calls for about 10 minutes and then we will wrap this thing up. Okay. Hold on, let me do it. I'm so mad that that copyright was in the video. Hold on. I'm gonna have to just take that out though. So if you guys don't see the video for a minute, it's because it took it out. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to take some calls for a second. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And also make sure, for you spiritual people, make sure you guys subscribe to my second channel.
Your show now, Club. Press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
I would like at least 100 new subscribers so I could do something special for the people over there.
Your show is scheduled to start in 23 seconds.
But only come up there if you're interested. If you're not, if you're a troll, don't go over there because we be on some like positive vibes over there. We don't really get messy over there. So if you want to be for the mess,
your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
This is the other channel,
1.
Spiritual channel, tarot channel, readings, pick a cards. If you're into that, tap in over there. If you're not, stay your black ass over here. Don't come over there and messing with us and disturbing our peace, okay? I just dropped another video 3 hours ago. We vibing over there. Click the link right here to subscribe to the channel. Click the link to subscribe. We get into some things. It's a good time, I'm telling you. And if you're a skeptic, if you're not sure, check it out at least once. You got to make sure you guys come to one of our live reading shows. I promise you, you'll be like, oh my God. Even if you don't want to get a reading, you'll be entertained by the live show, because I can tell you last week we did it and it was interesting. You know what I mean? It felt like a show just outside of like celebrities. It was like we was getting into real people tea. So it's a fun show. It's this one, the live readings. If you want to go back and watch it, it was pretty cool. If you have nothing to watch and you're bored, I would say check this one out. It's an interesting show. All right, I love y'all, and now let me get on to the calls. Make sure you guys hit that button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, let me do the let me get back. So the number is 563-999-3658. Okay. We're gonna take a couple calls and then I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, 6949, you're live on the air.
You know what's crazy is that you could bring the same energy like with or without being on camera. Like,
oh really?
I was like upset when I didn't see your face, because you know we love like seeing your expressions, but you really made it like it felt like you were there pretty much. That's why I feel like that's a gift to have. Like you either have it or you don't, and you got it.
So what are you getting into? Yes.
I want to tell you that the day this all happened, I went on Twitter because I knew that Cardi was dropping a song. So I'm like, okay, let me see what people are saying about her video, or like her dropping the video. And then I noticed that Rap like had a viral tweet, the Twitter page called Rap, and it said, breaking news, Kanye West just unfollowed Nicki Minaj on Instagram. And I'm like, oh, interesting. You know, I just seen it and I just put it in the back of my head. And then when I seen like what she's been doing, it made sense to me. Like Kanye unfollowed her and the video just came out. She wants to ruin both their moment. She wants to ruin both their moment. She's very something. I really think that Kanye doing that song really irked her. And I don't care what anybody says. If Cardi even wrote the name like my sister Nicki Almanzar, my cousin Nicki Almanzar, they'd be like, oh my God, she's obsessed with Nicki. But when Nicki posts a freaking video of Cardi B on her story and then posts a tweet right after, and you guys are all acting like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You guys would like literally wipe the floor with Cardi if she did any, like even mention the name Nicki or, you know, it's just crazy to me that you guys are all guilty of association when you watch something being done wrong in the public and just staying quiet. Like, you know how unfair it is that this is happening and how much Nicki gets away with when Cardi it just breaks my heart. She literally just breathes and gets like a fragged on the internet from multiple sources. So it's really like upsetting to see that everybody's like watching and enabling her and expecting her to change. She's 40 years old and she's acting this way because she's been enabled her whole career.
Wow. Wow. All right.
I'm so
Thank
upset.
you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's get into some more. 7591, you're live on the air.
I just have to say this because nobody has pointed this out with the Nicki new song. She is still mad that Gucci did not put her on that Freaky Girl remix back in 2007. Like, she had put it out on she put on the mixtape. She was like, oh, how y'all gonna do a Freaky Girl song and y'all don't include the freakiest girl? And so she's still mad because, you know, back at that time, Deb was her manager. She was Gucci and Nicki's manager. So Nicki might have been in the studio when he recorded it. You know what I mean? And she probably was like, oh, you know, put me on there. Gucci probably was like, nah, baby girl, I'm going to put Kim on there, boo. And I know she was mad because if you go back and listen to that track, Kim killed it. That was actually probably one of my most favorite Kim verses, and it came in real late in the game, but Kim killed that verse. And if you compare her verse to Nicki verse on there, Kim got her, like, hands down. So 15 years later, she's still in her feelings about not being included on that song, to the point where she's literally trying to come out with a whole Freaky Girl song of her own. So I'm like,
that was an interesting take. Okay. Well, thank you for bringing that to the light.
It's no shade. It's no shade.
Thank you, Boom.
Yeah, that's all I have to call and say. All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. 8087, you're live on the air.
Oh, my God. I'm on live.
Yes, you are live, baby. Spit it out.
I love you so much. You don't understand. You're in my city. I hope I run into you. Anyway, Cardi did
You'll
her
probably
big
run into
one.
me somewhere.
I will. I definitely will. Cardi did her big one. I don't care what nobody said. Y'all can hate all y'all want. She definitely went in. All I can say, I got butterflies right now. This is my first time being on here, so I do like her look. She definitely looks looking great. I do like the little snippet of Freaky Girl. I think Nicki gonna do good with Freaky Girl. We gonna see. But yeah, I just wanted to say that nobody cares about Doja. We didn't hear, but yeah, I love you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for calling in, boo. Have a good one. Bye.
You too.
Okay. 5560, you're live on the air.
Hi, Armon. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself? Loving the new video.
Thank you.
Yes. So I actually have like a question for you.
Oh, wow.
So, do you think that it is possible for Nicki to really like reclaim that top spot? Because, you know, we see her kind of like trying to inch back to, you know, having like the throne, but she's just not sticking. Like, I mean, when
okay, so you want me to be honest?
Like,
I was having this conversation with someone the other day. Personally, I won't ever say never, right? If she can have that number one or get a really big album, then sure. But I personally feel like Nicki Minaj is nobody's competition at this point. She's been in the game. She's a legend at this point. She's an icon. She's been here, and she really doesn't have much to prove. And at the same time, she's already lost the battle to Cardi B and the war. In my opinion, I personally feel like the benchmark shouldn't be Nicki Minaj for any of these girls. I don't feel like there is a throne for Nicki Minaj to lose. I just think that, you know, she can bow out gracefully because of timing and still remain the queen. This is the thing about being the queen. Like, time is inevitable. So I personally feel like as she's aging out, you still remain the queen. Like how Beyonce will still always remain the queen because she brings other girls up under her, so they continuously pay homage. You cannot remain the queen if you're battling all the girls coming behind you. Show support. That's how people will still big you up as the queen.
Beyonce's sticking though. Like, I feel like I personally, you know, I want Nicki to, you know, be that top girl. I'm not gonna lie, I'm from New York, so, you know, I knew of Nicki when she was still like underground, but it's like, but I'm not Barb, but her music is not sticking. Like when she releases stuff, of course, you know, Barb's go crazy. They know everything word for word. But I remember when everyone would know all of her music word for word, bar for bar. And I don't know why she just like, it's not even like stuff just falls slightly on the charts. She'll fall completely off the charts. So it's crazy.
I do feel like I will say, I got to give her credit though. That We Go Up, it may not stick for all, but it sticks for me. When I hear that out at the function, this week, Lambo, next week, Rari, bitch, I'm fly. I know, Lando. Okay, that she ate that. That record, like, she did that. So there's always a space for Nicki Minaj. But I guess what I'm saying is, and I want this for Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, but really Cardi B. And If I was Cardi B, I would not focus on the Nicki Minaj. I know that I kind of say that she should sometimes, but I've been thinking about it lately. So allow me to go through my thoughts. I don't think that she should, because there was an era where there was no Cardi B. There was Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj was so focused on Remy Ma that she allowed herself to fumble out of her position, and Cardi B was on the side and caught a bag. Remy Ma was a distraction. Wow. Cardi B came up and took over. And all I'm saying is, hold on. Let me land. Let's while Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are quote unquote the queens right now, we cannot ignore the fact that Lotto had a #3 record with Mariah Carey and is turning it right now. You focus too heavy on Nicki Minaj, who doesn't really have much to prove. You'll mess around and let Lotto come out and be the next Cardi B.
That's true, though. That's true.
Because these girls over there are working and don't have no problems with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, gone are the days where it's just one or two girls. You got Lotto, you got Meg, you got Sweet. You got girls over here that's putting up numbers. You got girls putting up numbers, and they're starting to get budgets.
True. That's true. And it's just one more comment before I let you go. Are you here for a more lyrical Cardi B, or do you think that she should kind of like return to more, I don't want to necessarily say like commercial, but like I feel like Cardi B, or at least like with this song, she's really trying to get in her like hip hop like lyrical bag. Are you here for that, or do you think she should kind of return back to like her normal vibe? Because I've seen like a lot of mixed reviews with this new record.
I think that she should do what's comfortable for her, but I also, as a fan, I like to see dimension and diversity. And I think that us as fans listening, we have to understand what it is. The more lyrical, quote unquote, hip hop stuff, it's no different than regular world. There's still black, ethnic, urban culture. We still live in a world of prejudice. You know, that stuff does not get celebrated as much, pushed as much. You know what I mean? It's not socially accepted as much. So it doesn't live as far as a more pop commercial record. So I think that she can give both. But I think that she needs to make sure that she's just not overthinking this and do what feels comfortable to her. So don't try to force something. If you wake up right today and say, you know what, I want to do a hip hop lyrical record, then do it. But don't say I need to prove that I'm a lyrical artist, because that's when it's going to fall flat. But make it be, as a creator, make it be a feeling. So if you don't feel it yet, don't put it out. Because it's not gonna be received right, and you're not gonna like it, and it's not gonna feel right to you. So I think she needs to do what feels right to her as an artist and as a creator. Don't do what she thinks we want to hear, or don't try to prove a point to us. Make the music that you like to make. Yeah,
okay, I hear you. Well, thank you for answering my call. All right, have a good night.
Thanks, Bill. All right. Actually, I think that, that was pretty cool. I think we can end that right there. I think I said what I said.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
But yes, so again, to my point earlier, do I think Nicki Minaj is the benchmark and who everybody needs to worry about beating? Absolutely not. I think if Cardi B's too focused on going back and forth with Nicki Minaj, she'll mess around and Lotto will be done came up on her and with a #1 record. And it's no Sade. It's no Sade. The focus is not, Nicki Minaj is not Cardi B's competition. Cardi B, is no shade, has already beat Nicki Minaj. She's won that war already. Some people don't want to accept it, but she's won already. She won that battle. Okay? That's not your competition no more. Now your competition is keeping the spot. Now the T is Cardi B going to let Nicki Minaj allow her to fumble her spot. That's the real tea. Cardi, are you going to let Nicki Minaj fumble you out of your spot? Because that's what she's trying to do. Because Remy Ma fumbled her out of hers. And it's no shade. But y'all don't really want to have that conversation today. It's no shade. It's no shade. It's no shade. Yeah, Joe, we got into some things. People don't like what I had to say, but I said what I said. And y'all know it's some truth to that. That's why y'all be feeling some type of way, because y'all know what I'm saying is some truth. I'm not finna get over here and start giving it up like that's not, like, you know, that's not no truth to that. That is some truth to that. Nicki Minaj let Remy Ma fumble her out her spot. Nicki Minaj has not been the same since she had been sheather, and Cardi B came through and looking like a caught a lick with that Atlantic deal. Female rap has not been the same. She came up while them Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj was beefing, and every time Cardi B did an interview, they try to bring that up, and Cardi B said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Very lotto about the situation. I'm not beefing. I'm just working. I don't know what those girls got going on over here. Performing here, performing there. Oops, a #1 record here. Oops, a #1 record there. Oops. All of a sudden, we don't see Remy Ma. All of a sudden, the world is yelling Cardi B. Well, who's seen that coming? Nobody. Okay? So, Cardi B, you definitely don't want to be the Nicki Minaj to your Remy Ma. So, Nicki Minaj is not Cardi B's competition. That's going backwards. Cardi B's competition is Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, Doechii, Sweetie, Lotto. Let's be very clear. Okay? I think I need to do a whole video on that. We might have to break that down. But anyway, I love y'all all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. And so let's talk about it on Twitter. Let's talk about it on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And I'm searching the hashtags, even though that y'all got me blocked right now, but I'm still outside. All right? All right, I love you all, and I'll see you.